friends, today let us see about biological classification. This is chapter 2 for class 11. Class 11, chapter 2, biological classification. So what is classification? The identification of characteristics among living organisms. The identification of characteristics among living organisms and grouping them on the basis of features is called biological classification. So I have to identify the characters and I have to group them based on their features. Some will have characters which resemble very closely, all closely related organisms in one group, that which are not closely related in another group. Likewise, you have to identify the characters and place them in different groups based on the salient features. That is called classification. The technical term for classification is taxonomy. The study of classification is called taxonomy. Okay, classification makes the study easy to understand. Okay, the study of classification is called taxonomy. And Carolus Linnaeus, his full name, Linnaeus is regarded as the father of taxonomy. He first started initiating classification. He generally grouped into kingdom Plantae and kingdom Animalae, like that. Okay, broadly classified into plants and animals. Okay, what the classification include? The classification or the study of classification includes classification, identification, description, naming. So all this together is called classification. One has to classify, one has to identify, then you have to name them and you have to describe them. So that is called classification. Okay, next comes the five kingdom concept. It was proposed by Whittaker, R.H. Whittaker, in the year 1969. He proposed five kingdoms. Okay, it includes Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Plantae, and Kingdom Animalia. So Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia, five kingdoms. How he divided into that five kingdoms? Based on the following characters. One, cell structure, unicellular or multicellular, prokaryotic or eukaryotic. Likewise, thallus organization. Okay, how the thallus, that is the plant body, is organized. Okay, that is thallus organization. Mode of nutrition, autotrophic or heterotrophic, whether it's chemosynthetic, or under heterotrophic, whether it is parasitic, holozoic. So all these things. Mode of nutrition. Reproduction, whether it's asexual or sexual or vegetative. So mode of reproduction. And based on phylogenetic relationship. Phylogenetic means evolution. Based on evolutionary sequence. So it took the following four characters for his classification: cell structure, thallus organization, mode of nutrition, phylogenetic relationship. This five kingdom concept was proposed by Whittaker, R.H. Whittaker, in 1969. His five kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. So let us see about kingdom Monera. Now let us see about the characteristics of five kingdom classification. The characteristics of five kingdom classification. So it is based on the following criteria: cell type, cell wall, whether nuclear membrane present or not, body organization, nutrition, mode of nutrition. So one by one let us see. Cell type. Monera alone prokaryotes. Prokaryotes, the nucleus not well developed. no nuclear membrane, no nucleolus. It is called nucleoid. So prokaryotes. The rest are eukaryotic. U means true. All these have true nucleus with nuclear membrane, nucleolus. Okay. So only Monera is prokaryotic. Then comes cell wall. So Monera is non-cellulosic. Okay. They are not made up of cellulose because they are all bacteria. Protista, in some cases, cell wall is there. Fungi, the cell wall of fungi is made up of chitin, a chemical substance by name chitin, chitin, chitin. Plant, you know that plant cell wall is made up of cellulose. Animalia, we all know that animal cell has only cell membrane, no cell wall. So, Monera, that is the kingdom which includes bacteria. They are non-cellulosic. Protista, the other forms, they have cell wall in some organisms. Fungi, the cell wall is made up of chitin. Plants, the cell wall is made up of cellulose. Animals, they don't have cell wall, only cell membrane. Nuclear membrane, again this deals with the first point. Okay, prokaryote. As I said, nuclear membrane is absent. In all eukaryotes, nuclear membrane is present. Nuclear membrane, nucleolus. That is why they are called eukaryotes. True nucleus is present. Body organization. You know that levels of organization. So the primitive forms will have just the cells, unicellular, then it will proceed with multicellular, then tissue grade organization, then organ formation, then organ systems. Likewise, primitive forms, cellular, protista cellular, fungi, multicellular with loosely arranged tissues. Plants have tissues, simple tissues, complex tissues, okay, tissues and organs. Animal kingdom, fully well developed tissue, organ system, all these are present. Nutrition, Monera, that which includes bacteria, they have autotrophic and heterotrophic. Some of the bacteria, with the help of chemicals, they can synthesize their own food. We call them as chemosynthetic bacteria. Okay, so their mode is autotrophic, heterotrophic. Protista, autotrophic and heterotrophic. You know the meaning. Autotrophic means self-nutrition, they can prepare their own food. Heterotrophic means depending on other organisms for food, different modes of nutrition. Fungi, heterotrophic, but almost many fungi are saprophytic. Saprophytic means they feed on dead and decayed organisms. They are called decomposers. Okay, they feed on dead and decayed organisms. Saprophytic. Parasitic. Okay, they live in the body of other organisms, in the host organism. So they are called parasites. They get shelter and food from the host. So in such way it's parasitic. Planting. You all know that plants, with the help of chlorophyll, they can produce their own food. The process is called photosynthesis. The mode of nutrition is autotrophy. Coming to the animals, including human beings, we're all heterotrophs. We follow the holozoic method. We have a well-developed digestive system, whereas some creatures are saprophytic. So this is the broad outline how that five kingdom classification has been done based on the following criteria: cell type, cell wall, nuclear membrane, body organization, and the mode of nutrition. About kingdom Monera, we have to study about the bacteria. There are two types: Archaebacteria, Eubacteria. That I will explain in my next video. So thank you very much. Kindly like, share, and subscribe.